What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 4 of Mario 64. Last time uh, I basically had an outpour of nostalgia in Dire Dire Docks, and now here we are in the fourth world, Cool Mountain. So let's start this off. Like I said, last time, this stage we'll probably skip a lot of stars because I don't like this stage that much. Very tedious, but let's do the big penguin race. Oh wait, no, we don't do the penguin race yet. We just normally go down the slide. Cool, so I can show off the shortcut. And here comes Slider again, that music. Isn't there a secret box up here? Yeah, there is. It's just this coins in the bell, right? Oh no, it's a 1-up. Nice. Pretty simple star. That's like the only star on this entire level that's not tedious. So I guess we'll take it. Yeah, I forgot how quick some of these worlds are, though. It has been a hot minute since I've played Mario 64. But I am glad to be revisiting it. This is my intention with this channel, honestly, is a lot of the games I play to be games I grew up with and games I wish got more credit than they deserve. So this is 100% one that's been on my list for a while, and one that I definitely I wouldn't feel like this channel is complete if I didn't have this game on here. So I felt it best to get this let's play out of the way now. I'm recording this in on April 3rd, this episode at the moment. And I've said it, I've alluded to it before in other videos, but I guess I'll get it out of the way here. But I'll make a community post about it, obviously, in general, and like a whole video on it. The next Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, which is going to be a huge game, is coming out on May 12th. And I intend to take a small break from the channel in order to have free time to play that game when it comes out. So yeah, I'm trying to get like all the games. I'm trying to push out content and record stuff so I have enough content to upload, so that way I don't feel like my channel's completely barren when I'm taking my break. So yeah, that is why I am doing Mario 64 right now, earlier than I wanted to. Originally I was going to do I've been streaming Wind Waker here on YouTube, Zelda Wind Waker. And because I started streaming that before I had a job. My hours were different, but now that I have a job, I just don't have time to live stream anymore, so I'm gonna do that as a Let's Play, but I don't feel like doing two Zelda games back to back. I didn't read what the penguin said, but basically she lost her kid, and we just brought it back to her, and because it's a classic thing, everybody's done it, it's a really iconic part of this game, we're gonna throw the baby off the cliff. We're gonna do it, because it's like, it's an important part of the game. I'm sorry to anyone who's gonna get upset about this, but it's a virtual penguin, and I really don't care about your feelings. So, goodbye, penguin. Let's take the star. I don't know who I want. You know what I'd like to know? I don't think it's that messed up to do it now. I think it's messed up. Who was the first person to do that? Who discovered you could drop the baby off the cliff? Who discovered you could do that? That I wanna. It's kind of like That's really weird. Whoever decided to do that for the first time. It's kind of like I want to know how people figured out how to milk cows. It's just very strange things people did in history. If you look at history, that's another thing. I like history. There's a lot of like weird stuff early humans did. It's just it's just like everybody goes on about how like older humans were like more smart than like modern like expanded society humans nowadays, which I can see, and then I mean I somewhat agree with, but then at the same time you get stuff like just a lot of stuff like old like Neanderthals did and stuff, just like stupid behavior. I've been saying stuff a lot, but I don't really know. I can't like give specific examples, but like I'm sure as soon as I start recording I'll remember everything I'm talking about. But there's like early humans, especially BC humans, they did a lot of very strange things. I mean, I suppose they would. I mean, they had a lot of free time. All they were really worried about, for the most part, was, I mean, not all BC humans, but, like, early humans. I guess they're all worried about killing animals and sleeping, so... Oh, shit. I almost fell off there. But yeah, I guess, yeah, I don't know. How did this conversation even get started again? How did this topic get brought up? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I was talking about the person. Yeah, I've decided, after throwing a penguin off a cliff, I've delved into a deep societal discussion about early humans. I don't know how to end this topic off. Let's just grab the star and move on. I think is probably the best idea. But I'm right though. It's interesting, honestly. History's interesting to me. I've always been kind of. I've always like had a knack for it. I think I got that from my dad probably because he's a big history buff. But I don't know. This year especially, it's been these past 2 school years I've been in. I've had really good history teachers, and yeah, I've kind of gotten a little bit more into it than I have before. 8 red coins, right? Yeah. How do we want to go about this? Because there's coins scattered all throughout the map here. Let's drop down here. What is it with Mario games in this channel? And I don't know. I felt that sometimes at points commentary on my Zelda videos, my Ocarina videos were kind of dry, but I don't know. This game in Sunshine, so far I've been having a lot to talk about. I've had a lot to say. It's probably because I just, yeah, I don't know. Mario still might be my favorite franchise, just out of just nostalgia. I don't know. I mean, there's so much stuff, memories I have with this. It's because I grew up with Wii and N64 and GameCube, and it's hard to. Oh, well, there goes our no death run. Oh well, I figured we were gonna die. Ice physics. Ice physics, yeah. I'm not surprised of all the worlds we could have died on first. It was this one. Mario 64 ice physics are pretty slippery. And I guess adding early ice physics onto the first 3D game ever, that kind of doesn't mix well, does it? Collision and momentum were not something that were exactly as fine-tuned as they are nowadays, which is why stuff like backwards long jump exists. Of course, we're playing on the Japanese re-release, translated into English, so we cannot do that glitch, but I will probably boot up my Wii U and just record myself doing it for this channel anyway, because you can't have this game without the backwards long jump. I'll jump off you. Oh, actually, I guess not. Well, I have to for a mission later. Let's see if we can slow down here. Careful. There we go. That's such a jerkish red coin placement. That is so hard to see. I don't know how. The first person to ever discover that, like, playtesters had to have found that by complete accident, right? Because you cannot see that unless you're coming up from the pulley system down there by where the penguin is. And why would you ever use that thing? So, maybe someone, I don't know how people found this stuff out. Yeah, I like the music of Cool Cool Mountain too. It's catchy, it's memorable. Six. I know we're 7. Oh yeah, they are both over here. I hit that back. Here is 7. And then 8. This one's also really mean. We're gonna crawl over to this because I don't feel like sliding off. There we are. Perfect. Yeah, Mario games I grew up with. The Mario games I grew up with were, this game, both Galaxies, New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii, New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii U, Mario World, and Paper Mario. So, Paper Mario, not 64. I never had 64. I wanted to play that game forever, but I never actually got the chance to play it, as you might know from my canceled Let's Play of that game. My first time ever playing that game was when they brought it over to the Switch Online service, the first Paper Mario game. But Thousand Year Door, its sequel on GameCube, and then the third game, Super Paper Mario on Wii. Those were the ones I played. And then, of course, Mario RPG, but I've only ever played that game like twice. Why are we heading up this way? What are we doing? We need to go back to that bridge. That was a complete waste of time running over here. I got lost in commentary again. Oh well, I'm sure you've loved to see these early 3D N64 polygons of snowman jump around multiple times. Okay, that's not gonna work out. I don't feel like climbing again. Let's just take the secret orb. Here we are. Oh yeah, and then the Mario and Luigi series by Alpha Dream. So Superstar Saga, I cannot speak. Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, and then Bowser's Inside Story, and Dream Team. That was the fifth one. It was called Dream Team. Yeah. I need to Let's Play Dream Team eventually. I can do Superstar Saga. I can't. I keep saying Saga. Superstar Saga. It actually is pretty hard to say. But I can do that game anytime I want now because they added it to Switch. Bless them, Nintendo, for bringing that game back. I never thought that series would see the light of day again. But Partners in Time. Sadly, that's another thing from my Oh, Snowman's lost his head. I hate this mission. We'll do it anyway. Why not? It's hard to pull off, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I have commentary, so I'm okay with replaying it over and over again. No, but basically, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I could record Partners in Time, but that's on Wii U, and I can't get that on Wii U anymore because, sadly, another piece of my gaming childhood they shut down, which a lot of people of my generation, there it goes, who have played Wii U know the Wii U eShop tragically shut down the other day. And man, that hurts because I remember scrolling through that as a kid, just looking for games that deep down inside I secretly knew weren't going to be on there, but I still looked anyway. When I had no idea how stuff worked. It's like I would go on there because Minecraft on Wii U. I would go on there, and I would also we exited the course because we had to restart the mission because I failed it. But I would go on there, and I would look up Minecraft mods on the Wii U eShop because I thought there was something you had to buy. And it took me as someone who grew up with classic Minecraft, I found out like a little bit later than I probably should have that mods were something you had to download off PC only. And that's thanks to clickbait YouTubers. That is what that's thanks to. So I wasn't until I was like 8 years old I didn't find that out, and I was very upset about that. Oh. Well, that'll make you upset, won't it? Oh, don't fall off. Okay. That's okay. We can warp back up. There we go. This is the longest we've heard the song go for. Where do we even want to stand with this? Maybe here? No, see? I don't... Oh, God. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. We might be able to save it. Hold on. Wall kick, come on. Ah, no! Man. I really... Oh, man, I hate Cool Mountain. It's this star, and then what's the last star of this level? Snowman's lost his head, and then it's the wall kick one. We can do the wall kick one early. But a Snowman's head will probably come back for it, because this mission is... There's this very specific spot you have to stand for that thing to activate. We'll try it one more time, because the wall kick star is right down by where that is. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to Google the exact spot again and just reattempt this star later, because when we do our inevitable backtrack, okay, I'm not putting the effort in to climb back up that. We'll just do the wall kick one, because I'm gonna have to Google where that specific spot you have to stand that is. There we go. Fly all the way down here. Man, Koji Kondo, dude, composed my childhood basically. You gotta love these especially with Grant Kirkhope too, who did like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. You gotta love those old classic N64 MIDI sounds that they used for the music, as opposed to like live instruments, which would sound better. But it's the same reason I like retro games like this: A, nostalgia, and B, I think like, you know, the lack of real instruments and like MIDI sounds being used and like the older like muddy graphics, it's a certain charm to this, you know. I think N64, GameCube, and early Wii just had a certain charm to them that Nintendo, I think, sadly has lost, because I mean they've lost all signs of trying to be friendly anymore. They've always been. I mean, you know, they're a big company. Of course, they've always been greedy, but they've really tried to stop hiding it. I think once the Wii U turned out to be the worst selling console in Nintendo's history, they really just lost their sense of morality. They sued a guy. They sued someone for the manual that this game came with. Keep in mind, this piece of paper that they haven't made money off of, a cent off of, since 1996. He took a picture of a 3D model render from that manual and posted it online, and they tried to sue him for it. I don't believe they win. I don't believe they won. Okay, why can I not do this? I've struggling a little bit too hard on this. Come on. Why is he not hitting the wall? What the heck? Mario, grab the wall so I can bounce off of it and then go across the platform. What is going on here? He just keeps hitting the corner. Come on, Mario. You can do it. There we go. Yeah, we're crawling across this for safety. I do not feel like climbing that again. We have a couple minutes to fill in. You get to watch Mario slowly, agonizingly crawl across this ice beam. Thanks for bugging out N64 camera. There we go. And our camera just clipped through the wall, too. Yep, got that star early. Yeah, we are not going back in there. We'll do Snowman Lost His Head later. So, next time, I guess, on Mario 64, we will be entering the big star door, which we've had access to for a while. I think that opens up after 10 stars. We're on now 27, so we're a little bit ahead. We'll be going in there and seeing if we can, well, I guess just seeing what's behind there. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.